Yo YouTube, what is up? Archie here, bringing you a new video, part of my new daily upload schedule. So today, I actually had an interesting topic brought to me by a friend. But first, in the background you can see a gameplay on Hijacked where I did 10-1, I believe, and it was search and destroy, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I am mainly a search player. I also had a one plant in that game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background. But today I wanted to talk about the talk that you have sometimes with your parents or anyone who just looks after you, or just an older sibling, anything like that. So I actually had this talk when I was a lot younger. And do you ever have it when they start off, they make it really awkward from the get-go? So they start with, oh, we know you're getting to that age where you get confused about your body and other people's bodies. And you know it's going to be so awkward just because of how they're presenting it, and they sit you down, their posture's all straight, and you're just so confused. And with me, it was really weird because I already found out everything I needed to know from the internet, which a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people have been watching adult films, if you know what I mean there. A lot of people have been watching that kind of stuff and finding out on their own what they need to know, except really hardcore. No, you can find hardcore videos, never mind, ignore me. But my parents sat me down and was like, so we know that you are at that age where you want to know stuff about who you're going to be sleeping with. I'm just sat there absolutely speechless. Excuse any background noise. I'm absolutely speechless because it took them about 16 years to get up the nerve to talk to me about this subject, because I never learned it in school because I was the kid who barely paid attention in school. So I was just sat there I knew what they were talking about. I knew everything they were talking about, and they put it in such ways that they were like, oh, do not have this, and if you do this, please be safe. And it's really, really awkward. What's your stories, guys? I want to know if it was awkward for you guys, or if you already knew, and if you didn't, how was it getting told about everything, like sexual? Because I've heard a lot of people just burst out laughing. I was silent at the time. I was absolutely speechless. I couldn't say anything because I was afraid if I said, oh, I already know all about this, then they would think I've done it, and that's absolutely not the case at all, because I am celibate, which means I wait till marriage to do anything sexual. It's not due to any religious beliefs, because that's not the reason. I actually just picked to be celibate because you see how many people put it out. Like, there's no freaking tomorrow. I bet when everyone thought the world was going to end in 2012, so many people got pregnant in the very end of 2012 because they were like, oh, YOLO, we don't need a condom. That is what gets you pregnant. But with my friends, I heard that they had the talk, and some of them were about 12 at the time. That's weird. And they said it scarred them for life, getting told about the birds and the bees. Which, I don't know why, I just sit there and laugh. Well, during mine I didn't, because I didn't think they'd have the balls to tell me about it, because most parents don't, and they want, like, schools to tell kids about it, which they do. But most of the time they don't go into depth, and they just sort of leave it as, oh, a man's thing goes into a female's thing. Woman's thing. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling. I don't know why I get like this. It's just these conversations are really awkward. I can talk about this kind of stuff all the time with friends. Oddly enough, I don't know why. It's weird. It's really confusing. But yeah, guys, why don't you tell me down below if you had the talk with your parents, and if you did, how did it go? And also tell me down below if you haven't, then why? Why didn't you have the talk? But remember, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, comment any feedback you have for me, and also please subscribe to join the Arrow Army today. Peace out.